Continuing our theme of friendships and abundance. Or actually, this is friendship, abundance in friendship is the actual title. So anyway, it's the weekend. We're partway through the weekend. I hope you're enjoying your time off, assuming you do have time off. And I hope you enjoy another reading. They're giving us different insights. Of course, the theme this month, throughout the month, is obviously going to be abundance, as we mentioned a couple of times previously. So let's just get on with it, because I actually have to go and see an art exhibition in the not too distant future at our local community center, which is why I'm on a little bit early. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, if you want a friend, you need to be a friend. If you want a friend, you need to be a friend. Ernest Holmes says, the silent influence we exercise on others is something that takes place automatically. Friendship attracts friends, while antagonism not only repels people, it actually awakens a feeling of distrust and dislike within them. Living the Science of Mind, page 156, Ernest Holmes. Is that true? I don't know. This is Ernest Holmes' theory. I'll tell you why I think there's a lot of reasons why I think this could be perfectly true. But let's do the reading first. Friend to friend is a basic human relationship. Friendship is a mutual bond, a shared sense of self, and a form of intimacy. Healthy friendships help us grow. They enable us to both be supported and to offer support. True. Friendship reflects a mutual choice to connect, to share, and to be together. True friends encourage our authenticity, challenge us to be better versions of ourselves, and hold us harmless when we fail. And we do the same for them. Accepting the imperfections of our friends is essential, as is having a balance of healthy boundaries. Almost got tongue-tied there. Some see friends as a path out of loneliness. This is a limited view. Loneliness can occur only when our sense of self-worth is inadequate, regardless of if we surround ourselves with friends. Emerson's statement about being a friend is critical. Friendship is a two-way commitment. What Emerson is saying is that we must heal ourselves to the degree that we're capable of bringing good to the friendship, rather than expecting the potential friend to provide that good. We attract complementary energy. So true friendship attracts a person with complementary qualities. Friendship involves trust in ourselves and others. We unconsciously teach others how to treat us, what we will allow and what we will not. This is best done consciously, so that there is clarity. True friends are reciprocal, and agreements reached between them form the basis of the friendship. In such cases, friendship is a great reward. Okay, so a lot of this definitely seems self-evident, right? I think friendship should be a two-way street. And I'll give you some examples. A while ago, I forget how many years ago, my wife started feeding two outside cats. They're neighborhood cats. They've been neutered, so they can't multiply, but they're neighborhood cats. They don't belong to anybody in particular. And they're two red cats. One is real fluffy and the other's not. One kind of looks like our red cat. Our red cat's called George, and we call this one George the second. Anyway, the point is this, that these two characters are friends. You always see them hanging around together. You know, they eat together, they run around together, they go to sleep in our backyard together, and they just seem to get along very well, and there seems to be that mutual respect for each other. The other one is in life partners. You know, when a marriage, or a partnership, if you like, I should say these days, when a partnership is based simply on physical attraction and everything that goes with it, it can last a while, but the odds are that at some stage that's going to fade. But when the partners are true friends, that's what forms the basis for this ongoing relationship. And if it's going to be a true partnership, there's got to be mutual respect. I mean, I have known people in my life who stayed married for lots of reasons which did not involve friendship, and they've been miserable. And I saw it when I was growing up. I grew up Catholic, and somebody once said that Catholics and swans are the only ones who commit for life. Well, of course, that's not entirely true, but it gives you an idea. So people did not get divorced and didn't separate because of because of the kids, and B, because their religious leaders told them it was the wrong thing to do. But you could see when you looked at them that they weren't happy. And this was a grudging thing. And if they stayed together in older years, you could actually see it, that it was getting just not a very good relationship. But the people who became friends, when they became partners, they eventually became friends, you could see that they were happy. Did they have arguments? Of course. Do my wife and I have arguments? Yes, we do. Do we also agree with each other? No. But the thing is, we respect each other, and we all have different skill sets. My wife is not a techie at all. I mean, she's kind of anti-tech. Yeah, she uses an iPhone and an iPad, and she'll use the computer when she has to, but it's kind of on that surface level. But get her out there with people, talking to people, and she's in her element. And I'm kind of the opposite. I like messing with tech. I do like people, but I'm not going to go out of my way like Barbara does to go and talk to people in the store, tell the people on the entrance to Sam's and Costco jokes, or get it to a stage where they'll ask, hey, do you have any more jokes when she's coming? So we're complete opposites, but we respect the fact that we're different. You know, she's got these people skills that I don't have. And she's got this inner charm. But the bottom line is that it balances out, that we balance each other out. Just like the two red cats, you know, I saw them in our yard today chasing each other, running around. They were having a good time. So I think that this is a true statement. The other thing is that Holmes here talks about the silent influence we exercise on others is something that takes place automatically. So what he's talking about there is energy. And if you want to see real examples of energy, of one being influencing another, watch Cesar Millan, or Cesar Millan, whichever way you pronounce it. You know, the dog whisperer. You know, he can do wonders with dogs. Why? Because he expects it. He's got that energy, and the dogs just respect that energy. They can be misbehaving with their owner. He can be doing exactly the same thing, but he tells people it's about energy. And I think that's what it is as well in friendships. It's about the energy. When the energy is good and it's mutual, when it's self-supporting, then people grow. And when it's not, well, they don't. So that's what I get out of this. I think a lot of it boils down to the actual energy that we actually exhibit. And it also boils down to mutual trust. And as is pointed out in these readings this month, it also boils down to the fact that we need to have a healthy relationship, not only with our partners, and whatever kind they are, life partners, business partners. But we also need to begin it with having this healthy relationship with ourselves. And when we have this healthy relationship with ourselves, then that enables us to have a healthy relationship with others. I mean, just think about it and look around. The people who really and truly don't like themselves have a much harder job having meaningful relationships with anybody. So once again, it all starts with us. We're always telling you, build that house yourself, you on a solid foundation. How do you do that? You do that with exercises that support it, one of which is doing your spiritual work. And I know people get fed up of hearing the message, but it's true. It's really true that when you have that respect for yourself, you can have respect for other people and you can grow friendships. And I think that's what good marriages do. They help the partners actually get stronger all the time, individually and together. So that's really all I've got for today. I'll be back tomorrow at 9. I'll be back. Reverend Lisa will be back tomorrow at 9:30. I won't be. Our service is at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be back in the evening around about 5. I will end with the affirmation. I bring all of myself to my friendships, even as we build trust in each other and set healthy boundaries. It's one thing I didn't talk about was healthy boundaries, but that goes with having a true sense of self-worth, that you're comfortable setting boundaries when you've got a sense of self-worth. I bring all of myself to my friendships, even as we build trust in each other and set healthy boundaries. So take care of yourselves, and then you can take care of others. So until next time, namaste.